Most seniors believe that as long as they eat relatively well, take their medications as prescribed, and avoid harmful habits like smoking or heavy drinking, their sexual health should remain stable. But behind this assumption lies a silent epidemic, one that doesn't announce itself with pain or visible symptoms, but gradually erodes one of the most personal and vital aspects of a man's well-being: his ability to achieve and maintain an erection. A comprehensive study by the Massachusetts Male Aging Study found that nearly 52% of men aged 40 to 70 experience some degree of erectile dysfunction. And this isn't just due to aging. Several lesser-known, everyday lifestyle habits, especially after age 50, have been shown to silently impair microvascular blood flow, suppress nitric oxide production, and trigger chronic inflammation within the blood vessels. This biological interference directly affects erectile function, often without any early warning signs. Disturbingly, many of these harmful habits are either passed off as normal routines or mistakenly believed to be harmless, even by those who consider themselves relatively healthy. While it is true that age contributes to changes in physical function, the idea that declining erections are inevitable or irreversible is misleading. In reality, a growing body of research now confirms that the most damaging triggers are not age itself, but the seemingly small, daily choices we make. Left uncorrected, these habits narrow blood vessels, reduce oxygen-rich blood flow to the penis, and slowly shut down the body's natural erectile mechanisms. That's why in this video, we will expose 3 specific habits that seniors must stop immediately to either preserve or restore their erection. They'll be revealed in order, from the least harmful to the most dangerous, so you'll want to stay through to the final point, where the most destructive silent trigger will be revealed. But what truly heightens the urgency is the existence of a widely accepted daily pattern that most don't question, one that silently reduces vascular responsiveness even when everything else seems in order. To make matters worse, many seniors unknowingly repeat a particular mistake each day that gradually desensitizes the very pathways responsible for normal erections. This happens quietly, often without visible symptoms, and continues damaging performance even in those who believe they are doing everything right. Yet, there's one overlooked factor that we'll uncover later in this video. Clinical evidence from respected institutions like Cleveland Clinic and Johns Hopkins suggests that if this element is ignored, it may quietly sabotage the benefits of any health routine, no matter how consistent or well-intentioned. And this can render even the best lifestyle improvements ineffective. So if maintaining your sexual vitality and restoring confidence in your health are priorities, stay with us. You'll not only discover what you must stop doing, but also gain a deeper understanding of what it takes to protect your erectile function and avoid long-term, irreversible damage. If you're already connecting with this message, please take a moment to like this video and comment 100 if it resonates with you, or 0 if it doesn't, and tell us why. Let us know where you're watching from, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for evidence-based health insights to help you stay in top shape. Your support means a lot and keeps us motivated to continue producing trusted, life-changing content just like this. Now, let's begin with the 3rd habit on the list, one that may seem insignificant but could be silently weakening your performance from the inside out. Number 3. Daily alcohol use. The frustrating irony is that many seniors believe that a small glass of alcohol a day helps with circulation or relaxation. Yet, the truth that slips under the radar is that daily alcohol use actually reduces testosterone levels and interferes with nitric oxide production, 2 biological foundations necessary for achieving and maintaining a firm erection. A research analysis published by the National Institutes of Health showed that even moderate drinking over time reduces luteinizing hormone activity in men over 60, without which natural testosterone release plummets. Many older adults start noticing reduced firmness or delayed responses in sexual performance, often assuming it's just aging. But what's overlooked is how the liver, when processing alcohol, prioritizes detoxification over hormone regulation. With age, this bottleneck becomes more severe. The tension builds silently, with most men unaware that their once-a-day glass is slowly numbing the very vascular system they depend on. This damage becomes compounded by alcohol's suppressive effect on REM sleep, which is the phase where nocturnal erections naturally occur and help maintain penile tissue elasticity. It paints a concerning picture, a habit that feels harmless but degrades endothelial function and disrupts the neural pathways linked to arousal. Experts from the Cleveland Clinic warned that alcohol-induced nerve desensitization plays a direct role in delayed or absent erections in aging men. To counter this, eliminating daily alcohol, even reducing it to occasional intake, can lead to measurable improvements in erection frequency and duration. Many specialists now advise that older adults keep their intake to fewer than 2 drinks a week, if any. And while a glass of red wine now and then may have cardiovascular perks, its trade-off on testosterone and erection strength must be carefully considered, especially for those already noticing changes. Number 2 on our list is ignoring sleep apnea. Men who eat clean, exercise, and avoid harmful substances often assume their sexual health is secure. But beneath that confidence, many overlook an invisible threat that directly interrupts the erection mechanism: undiagnosed sleep apnea. A study from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine found that over 70% of men with severe sleep apnea also reported moderate to severe erectile dysfunction, even when other health metrics looked normal. This condition, common in men over 60, repeatedly cuts off oxygen during sleep, starving the penile tissue of the nighttime oxygen surges it depends on. While the body normally produces testosterone during deep sleep, apnea prevents this cycle, leading to hormone depletion and poor blood flow regulation, both essential for arousal. Many men wake up groggy or with dry mouths, not realizing these subtle signs mask nightly oxygen desaturation events. Worse still, apnea often goes undiagnosed because the symptoms don't feel urgent. But the impact is deeply biological. Oxygen deprivation causes microvascular damage, reduces nitric oxide production, and interrupts the body's ability to maintain spontaneous erections during REM sleep. Harvard Medical School notes that these spontaneous erections are not just signs of arousal, they're a nightly preservation mechanism for male sexual health. Without them, penile tissue becomes less responsive over time. Addressing apnea through CPAP therapy, mouthpieces, or targeted weight management has shown dramatic recovery in sexual vitality in older men. Even small improvements in oxygen intake can help restore morning erections and improve intimacy confidence. For men who believe they've checked every health box, this hidden issue may be the missing link. Catching it early might be the difference between long-term function and slow, silent decline. Number 1 on our list is sedentary behavior, a daily routine that quietly sabotages circulation in the most vital region of a man's body without triggering alarm until it's too late. In a 2018 study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine, researchers observed that men with the lowest levels of daily movement, particularly those who sat for extended periods without interruption, experienced a significantly higher risk of erectile dysfunction. But what makes this especially concerning is not the sitting itself, but how sitting for long durations interferes with the vascular responsiveness needed to initiate and maintain an erection. When the body is sedentary for hours at a time, blood flow to the pelvic region slows dramatically, oxygen delivery drops, and nitric oxide, the molecule essential for relaxing blood vessels during arousal, is downregulated. For men over 60, whose vascular elasticity is already declining, this combination can dull responsiveness even before symptoms appear. Most don't recognize how something as harmless as prolonged sitting, watching TV, driving, reading, or even scrolling on a tablet systematically deconditions the arteries and capillaries that feed the penis. Over time, these vessels lose their adaptive tone, which means even when a man is mentally stimulated, the physical readiness lags. Harvard researchers have further shown that sedentary living triggers low-grade inflammation that constricts smaller blood vessels, particularly in the pelvic floor, exactly where men can't afford restriction. Adding to that, testosterone levels also take a hit when physical activity dips, especially in older adults, and this hormonal decline further dampens libido and vascular responsiveness. The result? A double blow: weaker hormonal drive and poorer circulation. To counter this, walking briskly for just 30 minutes a day, combined with 5-minute standing intervals every hour, has been shown to significantly restore endothelial function. For meals, pairing nitrate-rich foods like spinach or beets with a morning walk may naturally support nitric oxide production and improve pelvic blood flow. Sedentary habits don't always feel harmful in the moment, but their cumulative impact strips away vitality one vessel at a time. While movement can't reverse all age-related changes, for many seniors, it could be the simplest way to reignite what they assumed was permanently gone. And while there are some with mobility challenges where full activity isn't possible, micro-movements, standing desks, or even isometric contractions can serve as a lifeline strategy to protect circulation when sitting is unavoidable. Erectile health in older men is far more vulnerable to daily habits than most realize, and as we've seen, Even something as common as prolonged sitting can silently undermine blood flow and responsiveness over time. But the encouraging truth is that science continues to show how small, targeted changes, grounded in awareness, can restore what many assume is permanently lost. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one manageable habit today, then build from there. If you've made it to this point in the video, it means you're ready to take control of your health, and that action starts with subscribing so you never miss out on science-based tips that can transform your daily life. Also, we'd love to know, where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments below and tell us which insight today caught you off guard the most. Thank you for watching. Thank you for caring about your health, and we'll see you in the next one.